Welcome back, everyone. I realized while doing this voiceover, one of the most important parts about doing video editing is having a consistent intro phrase. So maybe a few suggestions in the comments as how I could start each of these videos. Check out this beautiful editing footage. This video is all about inserts to put between the large tiles. They can be made to extend the room. The room could be extended by 4 to 8 squares, which would give you 20 to 40 extra feet. When I was speaking to our DM about this, he suggested having a divider wall for one of the tiles to allow for privacy in the campaign, but also to break up line of sight so that characters and players would have to move around objects to take shots at an oncoming enemy or to be able to see what's going on, possibly exposing them to something evil. Each insert section has its own feature. To make them different, this one was a simple window with an open area in front of it. For the next tile section, the outer wall goes further into the building. In the open space outside, I plan to build a fence, and I imagine this area could be used for stabling horses or possibly keeping pigs or maybe a cow that the innkeeper might slaughter to make meals for their patrons. The hardest part about this tile was making sure that everything lined up correctly. On the other tiles, it was simply a matter of following the 1-inch mark. However, with this one, I had to play around a lot with extending walls or shortening them so that it made sense and there was no large gaps in the walls, no matter how a DM might put it together. Same techniques as all the others: stack bricks off center, cut walls with a knife, emphasize with a pen, scrape them with a gnarly brush for wood texture, glue and pin everything together. I guess eventually I need to start editing out when I'm using the same techniques. Hopefully people have watched the video and don't need it again. Here you can see all the tiles I've made so far, 10 in total. When I first started crafting, I watched a lot of Black Magic Craft, and he coats everything in his secret recipe of Mod Podge and black craft paint. I do the same. I find it creates good shadows and a base coat. When all said and done, these inserts can take a 14 by 14 in and go to 14 by 22 or 18 by 18. When using the rule that each inch is 5 feet, that makes it either a 70 foot by 110 foot room or a 90 by 90 foot room. It was at this point that I realized I hadn't glued down a few pieces very well, so I went back to my Eileen's tacky glue and a whole bunch of pins before continuing to coat everything in the secret sauce. You can truly see my progress with this because of all the paint on my hands, shirt, and workbench. There would be no way to film this out of order. Thanks everyone who's been watching my videos and showing me love and support. I truly appreciate it.